that purse.
God-forsaken dogs!
Give me all your coin. You know how this works.
You bastards!
Pay up, before I suck you one.
It's not yours!
Look at these lovely oysters.
Piss off. You want to catch a beating? Get closer. Keep moving, mate. You won't catch it!
You did that nuisance for good, you did. Very grateful. These thugs think they own the neighborhood.
You act like a dandy. Keep talking and see where it gets you.
Gonna tell us what we want to know? Or use comfortable in there?
Maybe we should make it a little less comfortable. The boss is getting impatient.
Haven't used the whip in what? An hour? About time we warm it up again, I'd say.
Empty that purse.
God-forsaken dogs!
Give me all your coin. You know how this works.
You bastards!
Pay up, before I suck you one.
It's not yours!
Piss off. You want to catch a beating? Get closer. Keep moving, mate. You won't catch him!
You did that nuisance for good, you did. Very grateful. These thugs think they own the neighborhood.
Stop, I tell you.
Empty that purse.
God-forsaken dogs!
Give me all your coin. You know how this works.
You bastards!
Pay up. Piss off. You want to catch a beating? Get close. You won't catch it!
Go. It's just another day for around here.
Ah, Connor! Your work procedure. Now it's time to finish the job. I'm told this chap just materialized from the ether and nobody has a stones to, challenge him. Until now. But we'll need a gang of our own. Fight fire with fire.
About time we did something about those brutes. I want in.
Good on you. That's one for the lads. Come on, let's gather the rest.
Bar's closed. Get out!
He was a Templar. What, like the Knights Templar? Jesus. I thought they were a spook story.
They are very real.
I'll take your word for it, lad. Well, it's been a real pleasure. If you ever need a hand in whatever it is you're up to, I'm your man. Oi, lad. How's it going then?
I am well. And you?
Oh, I can't complain. There was something I've been meaning to tell you. I met your dad. It was a long time ago, in London. I was just a boy. Well, didn't meet him really, just saw him to a fella in at the London Opera House. I was sitting in the balcony with an uncle of mine, went to have a piss, and when I came back, there's your dad. Dashing as they come he was, shirt, jacket, immaculate. My uncle was just slumped there. Looked like he was sleeping, but I knew better, even if I was only a child. Your dad locked eyes on me. And I don't think I've ever been so frightened as I was in that instant. It wasn't a fear that he was going to cause me pain. It was this sense that he saw right through me, into my heart, and he would crush it if it had pleased him. But he didn't. He just raised his finger to his lips and gestured for my silence. I complied. And then he was gone.
That must have been in the days before his betrayal was made public. He would have sailed for the colonies not long after. I'm astonished that you were actually there.
You can imagine my surprise when I saw his face. Took me a while to piece it together, but there you have it. Thought you'd like to know.
Thank you. How are you faring?
I'm not bad, not bad. All this reminds me of being back in the old country. Fighting for land, fighting for the right to see God my way. Didn't take long before I realized the fight was futile, and stepped aboard a ship bound for the colonies. People over there are so wrapped up in how you perceive the Lord, they forget we're all part of his flock. Stories change, Connor. The way people tell them evolves. It's no different in the Bible, and I believe that's the real root of all the strife back home. But nobody wants to listen to me. If you don't see it their way, you're a heathen. But I feel we're honestly making a difference here. That our presence is felt, if not appreciated by all. And it makes me sleep easy at night, and that's all a man can ask for, really.
I would like to visit your home country someday.
How would you know? You'd turn a head or two in the Emerald Isle, I'll tell you that. Maybe one day I'll muster up the courage, go back, I'll bring you with me. It'd be good for a laugh at any rate.
I might have been injured. Contain your exuberance, sir.
Halt! In the name of the king!
Help me! I didn't sign up for nothing!
Sweet Lord above, I am your faithful daughter.
Appreciate it, friend, but I'm sure they'll be back.
Let's go now. Keep up. You've made a sound choice. King George's regulars are the most respected soldiers in the world. Decent pay, and 3 meals a day. Plus, you'll be doing your part for the Empire, you will. Lets a man sleep easy at night, knowing he's serving his country.
I didn't sign up for nothing. Yous forced me into this. Don't want to fight no war for nobody.
Nonsense, boy. You signed the contract in your own hand. That's as binding a commitment as there is.
You pushed my quill onto the contract!
That's enough.
I don't want to fight no war. I just want to go home.
I've heard enough out of the lot of you. Not another word until we get to camp. Shove off. You are...
Me mum will be grateful. Thanks.
Oh, reckless! Oh, Lord!
Prepare to flee.
Stop! Stop! Leave me be! I never agreed... They're off my back for now. I thank you for that.
Let's go now. Keep your distance.
Time to kill!
You are free of this.
Thanks, mister. You've a kind heart. I'm going home.
Thank you, thank you.
Welcome to the Regulars, the most feared, respected, and revered fighting force on God's green earth. Some of you are here by choice, others not. Regardless of the circumstances of your joining us, you are all brothers now. And the only way you have a chance of surviving is if you trust your brothers. One weak link can kill a whole squad on the field. I want you to think about that long and hard.
That's one of them that's responsible for this. Rounding up the young ones and shipping them off. We need to put an end to it.
What is your plan?
Kill him, then the rest, and set all them boys free?
It's a good plan, but it lacks detail. How is your aim with that rifle?
Can pop a muskrat's head from a quarter mile 9 times out of 10. And the 10's a misfire.
That should do. Cover me from up there.
A lot of you will be getting on that ship and setting off for a different sort of training. Understand? You've been selected, not for your talents or fighting prowess, but because of the way you think. You will soon find out what all this means, but know, it is a great honor. Some of you won't make it. Others will rise to new heights. Either way, you will give your life to a new cause.
We assassins strive for peace through freedom, and the Templars, they want only to control.
Well, I'm for freedom, I know that much. If your order needs a good rifle, sign me up.
Distribution. A wider selection of delivery services than any other homestead in the city.
You do not partake?
No, sir. I need to stay sharp in case you call upon my rifle. Spirits do me in right quick. Drank half a flask of rum out in the bush with my brothers a few years back. Went for a run in the buff before I found myself rolling around in deer scat being sick all over. I don't want to go there again. No, thank you.
Smart choice, given the circumstances.
I want to fight like you someday.
You have everything it takes to be a great assassin.
And that means something coming from you.
Where did you learn to shoot like you do?
Ranging with my dad and brothers in Virginia country. My family's been surveying and prospecting out there since my grandpappy.
How did you end up here?
I'm the youngest of 4 brothers. I was always gonna be a runner-up with them, so I set off alone to do my own business. Out west of Ohio's territory that no man of the colonies ever trodden. I figured I could find contracts out of New York. Then the war started.
And you sided with the Patriots?
Not really. My family's for the king. I just don't like seeing boys forced to fight against their will is all. But I know that I want to be free. For all to be free. If that means I'm a patriot, I guess I am.
You are an assassin. Nothing else.
That I am. I'm proud of it.
There is a man taking up arms in our part of the city. Glad to be hearing it.
The military seems to be controlling this area.
Yeah, martial law has been declared. For what purposes, I do not know. There's not a need. I do what I can, but it is hard.
I may be able to help.
Very well. I need information on the man responsible for this. He has men all over the place. Corrupt redcoats. Maybe you can get them to talk. Hello, friend. The martial law is quite the same. You are needing to start making an impact.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy, crimes punishable by death. The sentence to be carried out forthwith before these witnesses.
They didn't do nothing. Please stop.
Move along, unless you want to join him.
Ready?
Hey!
Thank you.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy, crimes punishable by death. The sentence to be carried out forthwith before these witnesses.
They didn't do nothing. Please stop.
Move along, unless you want to join him.
Ready?
Hey!
Thank you.
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
Old fellow, show some restraint.
Dear God, I've got to get away from here.
What's going on? Explain yourself.
How do I meet your commander?
Won't happen. You only trust his closest men. Even if you find him, you won't get anywhere near him.
Nature's garden here, good folk.
take the heat. There's a murderer about.
How do I find your leader?
You don't. He moves his floating fortress around the harbor so nobody knows where he is.
Fresh greens and dried goods for your larders. Fresh greens and dried goods for your larders.
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
We've got to get away from here.
Gave up the ghost, poor bantling.
Killer on the loose! Stop him!
When will your boss be here next?
A few days. Let me go, I beg you!
You the one they sent? Where you been? Anyway, I know who the traitors are. They've got lists of all the Patriot leaders in the area. If they hand them over to the Redcoats, the rebellion is finished in this part of the city. You need to find a way to switch these fake ones for the real thing.
Don't like the looks of him.
Bloody aristocrats!
We were just discussing the result of your work. It seems these military men are after you.
I have caught their attention.
It does make our goals harder to achieve. The man we're after has gone into hiding, protected by his soldiers.
We fight our way in then.
Not possible, even for a man of your abilities. But I have another, less conventional idea. You will be our prisoner, and we shall present you for the bounty.
Really, a half-cent clock.
gentle. Bear witness to what happens to rebels in my part of New York. These men defied the curfew, set in place for your safety. They assaulted His Majesty's soldiers and conspired against the authority of the military. Such blatant disregard for the protocols, designed to protect the citizens of New York, will be punished by death. We seek not to control you, to oppress you. We seek only to ensure your safety in the face of conflict and aggression. The civilians of New York must be protected at all costs, no matter their allegiance. It seems that these three men sought to jeopardize your well-being. I will not tolerate it. Form up!
Fancy meeting you here.
That him doesn't look like much.
Doesn't matter now, does it? The commander will have his way with him. Who could be there to see?
Look at that! They got the lout! Well done, mate!
You're gonna get what's coming to you, half-breed.
Back to the show.
That man, he thought what he was doing was right.
He did, as do his brothers.
Who was he really?
There are powerful organizations who seek control, nothing more. This man belonged to one.
It does not surprise me. I don't know who you are, but if you should need my help, I am happy to give it.
Might I have a word? Name's Deborah Carter. Couldn't help but notice you're getting involved in the goings-on in our borough. Thought we might be of service to each other.
What is happening here?
Ever since the war kicked off, merchants have been demanding high prices for the good of the cause. Profiteering is what that is. It's high time the folks round the way got a fair shake.
How can I help?
That easy. That's a change. Set these up nearby when you get a chance. It's part of a bigger plan I've got. Come see me when you're done. Merchants are still gouging people round here. We'll talk again soon.
Anything. We'll beat us for begging. Just distract him for a moment, and we'll take what we need. Too many eyes on us.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money, or you'll suffer the consequences and be removed from your home. It's not complicated. Oh, good day, sir. Have you come to pay this gentleman's debts? How nice of you. Ha! The city could use more good Samaritans like yourself. I have a few other debts to collect. Maybe you could save me the trouble.
Mister, please, can you help me? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobsterbacks attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone. Now you've done it.
So slow.
Sell fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money, or you'll suffer the consequences and be removed from your home. It's not complicated.
But I never did nothing for you. Why do I owe you anything?
You owe what you owe, and there's nothing else to be said about it. Pay me, or my associates will discharge you and your family from your residence. By force. Your choice.
I don't want to deal with anybody. I've never seen any of you before in my life.
Oh, good day, sir. Have you come to pay this gentleman's debts? How nice of you. Ha! The city could use more good Samaritans like yourself. I have a few other debts to collect. Maybe you could save me the trouble.
Anything. We'll take anything. Beat us for begging. Just distract him for a moment, and we'll take what we need. Too many eyes on us.
Damnation, run! Shit, run!
If you could spare a bite for us, we'd be in your debt, sir. These two chase us and beat us when they can. If you could draw them away, we could take just enough to fill our bellies for the night. How many eyes on us?
Mister, please, can you help? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobsterbacks attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, They sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone. Sell fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right. Mister, please, can you help me? Praise be to God. I was reaping my yield and these lobster backs attacked me. I mean only to sell my produce in the borough. Please, they sent for reinforcements when I fought back. I only need to finish the harvest, and I cannot rebuff them alone. Thank you, stranger. This food will sell fast at a regular price. Those men have been seizing everything and driving up the cost. It's not right.
I don't much care where you find it. Just get me the money, or you'll suffer the consequences and be... Oh, good day, sir. Have you come to pay this gentleman's debts? How nice of you. Ha! The city could use more good Samaritans like yourself. I have a few other debts to collect. Maybe you could save me the trouble.
I don't know what possessed you to do such a thing, but I thank you, sir. 1,000 times.
While you were putting a stop to this madness, I was sniffing out who's responsible.
His tactics are familiar to me.
Is that right? Well, don't know who the man is, but he's not for Patriots nor British. He's got a fortified camp built around the main water supply in the area. All the seized crops, all the meat, everything is being moved there, then resold at dizzying prices.
How do we get in?
I got some local men ready to get in on the fight. A madman?
Not mad. Beguiled by a set of dangerous but attractive ideals.
Is that right? And who exactly are you?
Someone who seeks to relieve men like him of their power.
And after seeing what you can do, I leave it at that. But if you ever need an extra blade, I'll stand by you. How'd you do, Connor?
I am all right. And you?
It's nice to be a part of something. Until now, I was sort of drifting about the neighborhood, getting irate when I saw things I thought unjust. Sometimes I'd intervene, other times I would come here. Now, I feel like all my energy's pointed at something.
I am grateful to have your help. How did you come to be... you?
Funny question, but I get your meaning. I was an orphan. Pretty common around the ports with all the sailors and whores mucking about. I wanted to be out on my own, so I did what I had to do. That's when I decided to pretend to be a boy. That worked for a time, until nature decided otherwise and it just became a bad joke. Folks around the borough still called me Dobby, but the old codgers started leering and getting fresh. That's when I got tough. Took a good many shots to the face before I learned to defend myself properly. But now I dare any man to come at me. They learn their price quick.
Hello, Dobby.
Connor, you look well.
I have been better.
Do you ever sleep? I really don't know how you do it.
I try not to think about it.
A strong man. Stronger than any I've ever met. How is it a man like you has no wife?
I do not have the time to give a woman what she deserves. Perhaps when all this is over, I will be able to settle and have a family. I hope.
Oh, of all the lecherous and deceitful men out there who have fathers, you'd be a godsend. But I suppose that's how it is. The good ones are too busy for it, and the louts have nothing better to do. In any case, if you ever think it's time, make sure I get the first crack.
I promise.
At least you're no beast like most of these people. Anybody who's immune has already fled. Cowards.
And who are you?
Jamie Colley. You need to keep doing what you're doing. Nobody else is. If we both get after it, we might be able to quell this monster of a disease.
I will do what I can.
I'll be lending a hand to these doctors. Find me once you think you've done enough, and maybe we can do more. What are you talking to me for? You haven't done anything about the outbreak yet.
Move along, move along. I've claimed these blankets for myself. Back off. These are my blankets. What you doing, burning my blanket?
Your blankets are infected with smallpox. You should get to the doctor right away.
Oh, that's just great.
Such as they, I will never obey.
He'll end up in his bahookie.
Back off. These are my blankets.
why you gotta go off and do that. Blankets ain't cheap.
This blanket has the pox in it. You need to see a doctor as soon as possible.
Ah, hell.
But despondent.
My father's so sick he can't walk. He's got the pox.
You are a
Can you
good
carry him
man.
to the doctor's place?
The sickness just exploded out of nowhere. I hope for my boy's sake that I survive it.
How did you get it?
Oh, don't know. Haven't talked to anybody with it.
Come on. Take your blanket and shove off.
Might you have a different one? A cleaner one.
Did you rub them proper?
Piss off! If you want a blanket, get in line. If not, move!
That wasn't quick.
My gratitude, mister. Those dogs got the fever, I reckon. That was good of you. The pox have got everything around here out of sorts. Good on ya. The sickness is rampant round here.
About time you showed up.
What are you doing?
I mean to start my inoculations. It's the most effective way to prevent the disease.
Not to worry. Pity people are so damn stupid. Hey, Connor. What's wrong with you?
An attack is coming. Are you ready for a fight?
Always. You tell me where you want me and I'll make sure not a single man gets through.
The assassins have long since branched out across the globe. The colonies are no exception. The man you killed was a Templar.
And here I was thinking you were helping me. I must say, I'm honored. If you ever need my help again, don't hesitate.
Thirsty, I take it?
What's wrong with taking a draft or two when the time's right?
Nothing, Jamie. Nothing.
Then why don't you join me then?
Not right now. Maybe later.
I suppose you got important business to attend to. I understand. Don't worry about me, though. I can handle my boost. If you need me, I'll be there, Connor. Hey, Connor.
Taking it easy today?
Things got a little out of hand the last time you saw me. Keeping an even keel.
Good. Where are you from?
Here. Born and raised, but I'm a mutt, if that's what you're really asking. Think I even got a little of the Far East in my blood. That's what my father said, wherever that bastard got off to.
What about your mother?
She's down south. Haven't seen her in 5 years or so. She works on a plantation, keeping care of the slaves. Slaves. That's why I left. Can't support that business. Owning a human isn't something any man should do. She doesn't agree, so I leave her to it. I make my life up here now. I'm an assassin. This is my family.